Okay. Still, I think I'm set up. Pretty sure I'm set up. Fairly sure. Oh, geez. Would this be the third day? Um, uh, what am I doing? What am I doing today? Oh, shoot. I didn't even change the thing. Let's see. Oh, you know what? We'll keep the same thing. Yeah, that's fine. Actually transcending. What? What's up? Man, coming in. Hold on. I got to get Twitch. I'm not even, I thought I was set up. I'm not even set up. Hold on. Thank you. Thank you, big sir. I appreciate it. Um, okay. All right. Yes, thank you. Like, seriously. um, I really appreciate it. Wait. Why doesn't it show the thing? Is it because I wasn't in here? Can we see it now? Oh, there we go. Twitch gave me props. Yeah. Is it like a renewal? Did you, did it just happen automatically? All right, let me see. Actually, oh, wait. Got server functions working. Got my ghetto proc macro. Homegrown. We'll just say homegrown. Homegrown server functions working. What else is there to do? I don't even know. It just surprised me. You just weren't sure. Like, whoa, didn't know that was happening. Gotta cancel that credit card. Let me. Oh man, what am I even doing? What are we doing? Seriously, like what is even happening? Okay, so I have server functions, which I did. Oh, mVars. We'll just. Well, do I want to bring in SQL? Yeah, I feel like I should, right? Because there's no content on the thing. No, it was on purpose. Okay, thanks. I missed last few streams. Murders K8's migration. Oh, that sounds terrible. That sounds horrible. I look. I luckily I'm like shielded from all that stuff at work. Like we have other people who do all the AWS stuff, but man, Rails. Dude, honestly, like I was just saying this, like Rails K8s. Yeah. I was just saying this though, like Rails makes certain things simple and like easy, like CRUD, right? But it makes other things like running the actual app really hard. You have to use stuff like K8s, Docker. I mean, there's Mursk, but like, I don't know. It's supposed to simplify it, but like, I don't know if it does. Yeah, it's a freaking bummer. Um, let's see here. What am I doing? Is it time? Is it time for auth? Is it time for auth? Okay. All right. Let me see. I have no idea. I don't think I'm gonna get to auth today. Capybara hell. Yeah. Is that because like you couldn't get the server or the you couldn't get the browser test working? I You know what with Docker though, like because I use Docker for development at work um, on the Mac, but like all the images are Linux or x86. Yeah, Selenium. Yeah, yeah. I had trouble too. Like I saw this thing, um, it just randomly breaks. I had to pin it. Hold on, let me see what version it is. I had to pin it to let's see, Selenium. I had to pin it to. Oh, I actually managed to update it. Selenium Hub 4, but it's still x86. And then Selenium Node Chrome 4 too for the Chrome image for Docker Compose. Yeah. Those ones worked, but I was stuck on 3 for like a long time, and I had to like change the mVars to like SE event bus host. Yeah, I that was horrible. But yeah, it's still super slow and horrible. Selenium, but yeah, there is like a. I saw that there was like a Selenium Docker Mac OS M1 or something. There was one for I was on the GitHub. No, it was on. Yeah, it was on the GitHub. Selenium M1. Yeah, there's like a special one M1. That was annoying. Um, horrible, horrible. But yeah, Capybara. I don't think we're using Capybara at work anymore. Um, whoa, that's pretty cool. I haven't seen this in a while. Yeah, I think we're using. What are we using? Capybara? No, we're using uh where is the stupid thing? It's like test config or something. I haven't looked at this in forever. I don't even know what we're using. But yeah. No. Yeah, you usually need Selenium ARM. That's what it is. Selenium ARM. That's what it is. Yeah, we are on Selenium Chrome latest. Okay. For M1. That's what it is. Yeah. But like half the team is on M1, half the team is on x86. So it's like I I don't want to be that guy who's like, let me make it slow for you or not even work for you, right? Yeah, I guess I could do like some kind of like Docker Compose thing that's like, oh, Jenkins. Dang. Yeah, we don't use Jenkins either. We use code, whatever AWS code thing is. Code. What's the stupid thing called? I don't even know. What is AWS CI thing? What is it? Um, oh my gosh. Yeah, code pipeline. Code pipeline. We use code deploy. Yeah, but it's probably similar though, honestly. But what was the problem with Jenkins? What is well besides the fact that it's Jenkins? Look at this. There's a video for an open source. What? What is happening? Man, Jenkins is removing deprecated plugins with Docker. It's crazy that Jenkins is still going. How long is Jenkins? I wonder how long Jenkins has been around. What is CDF? Oh, Linux Foundation. Yeah, actually, when was Jenkins released? Oh, it's got its own Wikipedia entry. Yeah, 2011. Dang, that's crazy. RSpec is throwing crazy errors for the WebDriver. That's what it is. The stupid WebDriver. Oh my gosh. Dude, we don't use RSpec. Man, you guys are freaking to the hilt. We're using Minitest. That's crazy. Like R I I liked RSpec like when it came out like a while ago. How long is RSpec? How long is RSpec? When was RSpec? When was RSpec released? I don't even know. I totally forgot. 2000s. Okay, I wasn't doing it in 2007, but I was using RSpec in like 2012. Yeah, I used to like it, but gov work. Hey, at least it's not COBOL, you know? I mean, if it was banking, you know? Honestly, it's weird because I always thought like I've never done government work and I always thought it was like Java or something, right? 100% JVM. Yeah. Look, I mean, I don't want to show you what I'm doing with my VPS for this like little side project, my little Reddit side project. Um, oh, it is nice money. Well, I have two friends who work for like a county, and one works for a county, one works for like a school district. Um, yeah, I mean they don't make a like they make okay money, but I think it's the benefits. They are always talking about like, oh, if I ever go to the doctor, it's like free. I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, I can retire in like 10 years and get like a pension. I'm like, what? What am I doing? This entire org is all Rails, which is super cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Wow, I'm surprised that the government, any government stuff would be Rails. It's pretty forward thinking of the government. Yeah. You know what? Like, let's go. I'm actually, someone yesterday was like, hey, Rails will never die. And I was like, I agree. I mean, I don't think Rails is going to die, but I just, I was looking at, let's see, is Rails dead? That's what it was, right? It's like, no, it's not dead. It'll never die, right? Um, six of the top, and this was the thing that got me, right? Is like Basecamp, GitHub, Shopify, Airbnb, right? It says and many more. But like if you look at these top ones, I was my argument was like these aren't going to change, right? These will still in 5 years these will still be here. And those will be the top Rails using companies. But yeah, if I look at like hiring, it's still good. Like if you look for Rails, um not even remote. We'll just do Rails. Yeah, 18. But if you look at like, um, what would like an equivalent be? I can't say Node. Like maybe I would say like Django, 16. Okay. What about like Laravel? I doubt it. Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought. What else would it be? Like what would be like a equivalent Express maybe? Ooh, what if I did Express.js? Okay. Yeah. I yeah. I think a lot of people say Node though as like a framework. Oh, only 9. Only 9. Wow, Rails is yeah, Rails is still like the best. 18 results. Shoot, man. I'll be writing Rails forever. we'll be we'll be doing K8s migrations forever. No, but honestly like I think if the entire, or yeah, the whole Express. Rails devs are paid well. Rails work is, oh yeah, no, totally. Like Tech Twitter, I gotta tune Tech Twitter out. Like they're just going crazy. Like first it was Rust, like last year, right? And then this year it's like Zig, OCaml. Like, what are you people even doing? You know what I mean? Like what are we doing here? Until our org switched to Phoenix. Yeah, yeah, Phoenix. I mean, it's hard to I would be down with Elixir, honestly. Like they're doing so much cool stuff, and they're adding static types like Ruby did too, which is cool. But I think they're gonna do it better. Um, yeah, and I think the Erlang VM is just like the Beam is just. I mean, it's better. Like it's made for web stuff, right? Ruby, it's general purpose, and it wasn't really made for any particular reason except for like programmer happiness. Um, and so it's like I don't know, like Rails 3 with like the Ractor stuff is interesting, but like I don't know, it's like homegrown. It's like I don't know. The Beam has been around forever. Elixir's really cool, and like Phoenix Live View, dude, dude. Um, I don't know. I get a bit miffed when Prime trashes Ruby Rails. Yeah, my go to now on Twitter is like that triggered GIF where it's like that guy. He's like, and he's like getting triggered his computer. I don't know. I don't really like. I did at first too, and then I was like, I put myself in his shoes. Like he's only worked at Netflix pretty much. It's like, of course he doesn't know anything different, right? Like he only writes C++. plus plus. Yeah, a lot of people I think get upset because I think like Rails makes it really easy to do a lot of stuff, but that just means Rails devs do more stuff. Like we ship more features, we do more things. In C++, they're like bogged down. Like, oh, today I like wrote this really efficient hash implementation. It's like, oh, what does it do? Oh, it just hashes this string. And you're like, what? What? It's like, yeah, it took me like 6 weeks. It's like, whoa, whoa, all right. He's in a crazy bubble. Exactly. Like he's like Fang engineers are like so out of touch. They're like it's like in the Hunger Games when hey, let me turn this gain down. I don't know, I'm like talking too loud. Um, it's like yeah, it's like in the Hunger Games. They're like in the Capitol, right? They're like wearing crazy makeup and like weird hairstyles, like weird clothes. They're just doing weird stuff, you know? Totally out of touch. Like, I mean, he's in like the top 0.1% of programming jobs. Like, no, the majority of programmers don't do that, right? Yeah, it's a bubble. It's a bubble. But yeah, no, like Phoenix Live View, I would love to do that. I'm actually curious. Phoenix would be probably a good one. Two. Oh, sad. But yeah, I wonder if you just do live view. Yeah, Phoenix Live View is cool. But honestly, like if I look at like, there's no way like we could do dioxus. There's not gonna be anything. um, yeah, if Rust would be okay, but like Rust is always like, oh, and then you get trusted. Um, yeah, um, Rust would be okay, but it's always like, oh, can you change our C++ code to Rust? And you're like, shoot, man, like, can I? Should I do that? Should we do that? Should we be doing that? Oh, I get a lot of trust. Let's try it. Let's try this. Oh, let's try Rust with quote. Okay, this thing is busted. Let's try this one. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try Rust. Oh my gosh, what? Oh, in the title. Yeah. Wait, is this not? It said regular expressions, didn't it? Regex title? Rust. Wait, what? What? Oh my gosh. Wait, is it Rust? Match case? Okay. Yeah. I mean, look, I would love to do dioxis for work too. I actually did a live view project for a semi-illicit company. Aren't they all semi-illicit though in California? Like, aren't they all kind of for the hiring process, which I opted out of? Um, oh, for hiring, yeah, yeah. Did you like it though? Like, cause I should probably do some Elixir live view. Cause I've only watched video, like I've seen people like live stream it and do it, and I'm like, okay, like I don't know, you know. It was a green company. Oh, nice, nice. Taking that sweet, sweet government money, right? Use Phoenix Live View, render. I mean, it seems pretty straightforward, right? But it also seems like more like because it seems like you can change, you can like broadcast Dioxys Live View. As far as like, if I like, there's no broadcast. I guess like um, if I open two things here, they're two different. Uh, oh, this isn't even this isn't even the thing. Yeah, like it doesn't update both. I guess right. Like if I look at the WebSocket and I look at this WebSocket, they're like two different ones. I guess like if I hit this, it doesn't update this one for some reason. Um, which it seems like live view you can do easier. Like I don't know if that's like what Dioxys Live View was going. I don't think it was. I think they're trying to restrict each client to their own state or own view of the world. But it'd be cool if you could say, okay, like make this one like broadcast, right? Then you could do like a chat thing. But yeah, I like live view for more than just the UI stuff. I like it for because like you will always eventually be like, I want alerts, and you're like, okay, I added file-based routing to Dioxys today for fun. It's actually pretty nice. Get out of here with these files. Come on, come on. All right, let me see what it. Is it on GitHub? Can I see it? Sorry. Look, I refuse. I refuse to use file-based route. I mean, like Rails is practically already file-based routing, right? Like controllers. You need a controller, and you always put a new controller in a new file. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like being stubborn, and I've been doing it for too long. Maybe I need to change my like perspective a little bit or something. I don't know. But yeah, Rails is still like, I don't know, man. Like I'm glad they're improving it, honestly. Like Rails 7, I mean, it's looking pretty good. It once we switch from Rails 6 to 7, maybe I'll stop complaining so much. But yeah, I don't know. I just have a bone to pick. I always have a bone to pick. All right, so I actually want to so this is what I was stuck on yesterday. Um in my backend main, right? In index, I was doing render here instead of pre-render. So if I pre-render, then it does the thing, right? Then it does the hydration. So I put it up here. Oh, I had it up earlier. Um, so if you look at this, right? If I hit this is a button, right? These are both buttons, and they both have dioxus IDs, right? And when I hit this, it calls this backend function route, right? Which returns 4, or it doubles it, right? Sorry, or it halves it. So if I go to app, right, before it gets too complicated, I guess, right? I kind of want to explain this. So there's this proc macro, right? Live view is pretty cool. A bit of overhead to handle things that turn efficient. Yeah, no. Yeah, okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Like I'm like getting more and more sold on live view. Like I don't know, cuz even this is like you look at this, the response time here, my server's pretty far away. It's like I think it's in New Jersey. 200 milliseconds for the first, and then like 134 milliseconds to like open up the SSL connection, like do all the negotiation, send the thing, send it back. Um, while like the live view server was like, it's way faster. Once the connection's open, it's like, yeah. But it would be nice to like, once use eval is in dioxus live view, maybe I can like control like, okay, this button doesn't go to the server, and like so ship a little extra JavaScript to do like something. But anyway, I mean, you wouldn't really do this because there's no database stuff, but like it's fine. So anyway, the way it works is I had this count use date, right? Oh yeah, what's that? Got to go work meeting. We'll try to jump back on in a bit. Keep it fresh. All right. So this like use date thing is here, and then this double thing is here. Um, and then I call this double server function, and that's how it works, right? So it's pretty cool. The same thing with have, right? But I don't want it to go to 0, so I just set this here. But yeah, I mean, the only route that I wrote is this, right? So it like makes this server context, which I mean, like it'll make sense once I have database stuff. Um, and then it that's all it does, is it just runs the backend function that like comes from the proc macro, right? And the proc macro is here. So this is like I took the server fn macro and the server fn crate, and I just re-implemented it poorly. Um, but I guess it's nice. Like I don't know, I don't know. But I do have the downside of having to like register them in this enum. So once I like make one, I have to put it here twice to make it so that it's like generic, right? It's like a generic enum, but it's kind of like boilerplatey, which is a bummer. Um, so the new register stuff that Demonthos did in the Dioxus repos is better. You should use that once it comes out. You should use that. You should probably just use Dioxus, uh, the master branch, because like it's moving so quick. Like Why even wait for these like releases? You should just use this stuff. It's usually okay. Like it's usually pretty stable. Um, so yeah, that's how it works. You basically decorate your function, make sure server context is the first argument, and then you can pass whatever you want here. And this macro, right, which I wrote in like a fever dream. No, I kind of like looked at what the server FM macro is doing, and I like copied a lot of it, which I don't know if that's legal with the license, but like I'm talking about it now, so um, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like MIT, but anyway. So yeah, like so basically what it does is it does this. It turns the function into two functions. One function is the one that you wrote, and it just copies that same function block here, right? And the other one, it does this. So this is like the actual code that it outputs, right? And then I have this call backend fn, um, and that's here. Um, and so this does the actual like Ajax request, right? Which is just like GlueNet, which I think is just fetch. Um, and then I tried to parse any errors first here, and then yeah, that's it. Like so, it just sends the result back. So it makes these two functions, and it also takes the function that you wrote and turns it into a struct with fields and an implementation that has a call function. So the this is like the server part of it that just like does the JSON glue, right? Um, so yeah, and this works. This works pretty well. Um, it works okay. Like it's so simple, but it works all right. Yeah. So this is how it is in practice, right? You basically just do this, and you write a function, and now you don't ever have to like go up to your routes, right? You don't have to come up here, or you don't have to go to routes, right? And you don't have to like make this API thing that like does the thing. All you have to do is write a function, and they're like statically typed together, right? They're like statically typed. So like now um, if I change double server from U size to like I32, right? It breaks, right? It breaks here. Um, but it also here we can do this as U size, right? But it breaks on the client. More importantly, it breaks on the client, right? This is client code that's running here, that's calling this function, and it's broken, right? So here you can see it's here type for it to be used state I32, right? And it's broken here too. So that's perfect. That's exactly what we want. Strongly typed stuff, right? We need that. So now this type definition is like your API, right? Like it essentially turns into your API. So this is just straight RPC, like no frills, no GraphQL, none of that garbage. We just do RPC. That's it. Like I love it. It's so nice. And these are all like this is only enabled, which is what I was like railing against yesterday. Like it's only I can only this can only happen. Like the way the Leptos people came up with this, I don't know who came up with it first, but the way that it works, the only way it can work is if you don't have a bunch of dynamic routes with a bunch of pass segments, right? Um, like I'm sure routes have their place, but like I think a route now I'm going back on what I said yesterday. I think a route that points to a state of the application state is more complete, right? Than like having the URL represent all the application state. I think together local storage or like serialized into a hidden input or whatever from the database, like whatever it is, working together is like a much more complete like thing than just a URL pointing back to like an initial state that like doesn't really help you at all, right? So yeah, but I am looking forward to the dioxus router stuff that Demonthus is doing. It looks really freaking cool, and it's like basically kind of what I'm saying, right? It's like if you put more like stuff in the struct of the route, it'll save the state. I think. I'm pretty sure. I have to. I don't know. I haven't tried it, but yeah, it's looking cool. Dioxus, like, it's there's a lot of cool features. There's a lot of cool features. But yeah, so now I only write one route, right? And suddenly I can do a bunch of stuff, right? So anyway, that was like what 3 days of like setting stuff up, right? 3 hours, I should say, right? Because I'm only streaming for like an hour every day, which has been 30 minutes already. All right. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay. What do I want to do here? Do I want to add SQL? Do I want to add a database? Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe we'll do it. I've been doing this weird like Molvad VPN auth thing, but I don't know. I don't know if it's very good. I mean, it's like really scary, I guess, because you can like lose your little key, and then you have to make a whole new account. Um, and there's no like forgot password or anything. I guess like optionally you can like add an email later if you're worried about it. That's one thing I came up with, right? And then I have hashed emails, and then I have like the key. So I like reverse it. Instead of hashing passwords and plain text emails, I can like wait, can I hash emails? Yeah. So then they'll send it to me in plain text. I hash it, but like like while they're doing forgot like my token thing. Yeah. Okay. I think that'll work. Um, and I think it preserves like privacy of like you can't. And if I just like if I just like limit the forgot password thing, then I think it'll be all right. Well, I limit everything actually. I turned on IP limiting or rate limiting in Nginx yesterday. Not that it matters. I mean, no one's going here. Okay, so switch this. Let me switch this. Maybe we'll do a little styling. You know what I mean? Oh, this is a good Dioxus hot reload. Yeah, this is a good chance to try hot reloading with SSR. Live view it worked pretty well. But I'm kind of like, does it work? Um, for static parts, blah blah blah. Hot reloading for native compilation targets, not WASM. For hot reloading with the okay. All right, let's see. Okay. Examples. Oh, let's just look up hot reload. Apparently, it's different in the web version. Uh oh, yeah. Dioxus serve can start a dev server, include hot reload. Okay, so that's not like I'm doing like SSR stuff, so maybe it's not really what I wanted. I guess that's one advantage to doing only web stuff and not trying to like combine the two. Um, let's see. I wonder if there's a way. Maybe we'll just look up like hot reload SSR. Oh, maybe I was right about this actually. Maybe I was right about this. Okay, so I'm not really using web, right? The dev server watches on the root of the create macro, blah blah blah. Because it's weird because it's like trying to do hot reload. So maybe I'll just try this. I'll just try this first. For a custom renderer, this will connect to the dev server. You just need to provide a way to transfer templates to the virtual DOM. Once you implement this, your users can use hot. This is actually in the full stack crate. I'm just not using it. They actually made it really easy. I'm just like stubborn. I don't use it. Oh my gosh, man, thirsty. Um, okay. You know what? I'm gonna go get some water. That was horrible. All right. All right. Okay. All right. So I think I just have to do this, but I can look at we can look at it. We can look at what they do. at the adapter. I should just clone this. It's fine. Let me just see. Packages. They have full stack, source, hot reload. Ooh, it's a lot more complicated than I thought. Hot reloading can be expensive to start, so we spawn a new thread. And then adapters, Axum adapter. Hot reload handler. Ooh, yeah, this is complicated. I think I should just use this. I mean, I definitely want hot reload. So this might be the thing that pushes me to use the master branch of dioxus. And since I'm using Axum now, like I was using Poem and I don't really have an excuse not to use this. And then I don't need my proc macro anymore and I can use the actual server FM macro thing. I really like my proc macro though. I'm gonna miss that proc macro. Shoot, man. Let me just look at it some more. Let me just see. I mean, it's kind of like spelling it out for me, but yeah. I mean, if I just let's just load this up real quick. Let's just do it. Cargo full stack. I might be able to try this maybe. Okay. Yeah. So it tries to load, right? It tries to load dioxus hot reload. Right? Yeah, no kidding. It tries to load a WebSocket. Okay. So I think yeah, I think if I look at this, WebSocket upgrade is the thing for Axum. But I think this is a much better job though. Like this is sort of saying what it does, but like apply mutations to the DOM. It's left as a exercise for the reader. Okay, let me see. For template, blah blah blah, message text. Okay, Tokyo stream. I mean, I guess I can just copy this, right? String unwrap socket send. Okay. I mean, I guess I could try this, and then I could like combine it with this, because it looks like create hot reload, spawn hot reload, and spawn hot reload is here, and it uses this static one cell thing to maintain a cache of all the templates that have been modified. Okay, but then the examples here. Yeah. I mean, I might be able to get away with this. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I guess if I just wanted to switch, I wonder what would be easier. If I just switched over to using Dioxus Master, and then I could just use the full stack. I don't have to worry about this, right? And I can like delete a bunch of my own code. But I guess like, what did I do? What have I done? What kind of monster have I created here? Um, let's see. How bad would it be? All I would have to do is change this, and then this, and then I could like get rid of this, right? What would I lose though? I would probably lose, oh, my server context. I would lose my server context. Okay. All right, let me let me try this. Let me just try this. I wonder, yeah. I just want to also say this is super clean and nice. Yeah. Or maybe I just don't do it and I just rely on like no hot reloading for now and just work on this. Okay, let me just do that. Oh man, hot reloading is just so nice though in live view. It's just so freaking nice. Okay, let me see. We could just do cargo watch. Cargo watch, X full stack, W source, right? Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Yep. Um, it's just so nice. All right, let me just do like big changes, I guess, and then it'll make it worth it. All right, so let me see. I need, if I'm trying to, well, for this, it's actually like, I don't really need auth yet, right? I pretty much just need a database and I need like a list of sites, right? Or a list of sites. What am I doing? A list of posts, right? So maybe I'll come up with like a little schema, right? Let's do, yeah, let me come up with like a schema before I do this. Okay. It's like posts, right? And posts have like an ID, created at, updated at, whatever. Um, maybe I could maybe I can do this instead. Um, is there like a one syllable thing for created, made at? No, we'll just keep it. It's fine. It's been so many years, you know. I can't change now. Let's see. What does Reddit have? Does Reddit have a title? What else does it have? Um, okay, Reddit has like a title, and then it has like a URL, right? Has a URL, and it also has like just like a body, right? Text, text, text. Actually, can I limit? I know there's a new thing in SQLite where you can like limit the, where you can see it's in the blog or something, commit history, news. Um, yeah, there's official support for compiling SQLite to WASM. Ooh, dude. All right, let me yeah, it's like strongly typed or something. What am I looking for? Strong. Type types. Oh, contains backwards compatible tables that declare a column with type integer generated an income. Oh, that was a long time ago. What am I even doing? It was very recently. Maybe it's in like the schema or something. Appropriate uses. Yep. Let me see. SQL syntax maybe. Create table. Column def. Okay, that doesn't really help me. Maybe type name does? No. Signed number. What the heck is this? Oh, interesting. Okay, let me see. Column definitions. Unless it is blah blah blah. Max column. Column definitions. Oh. Instead, SQLite. Oh, unlike most SQL databases, SQLite does not restrict the type of data, but it does though. I thought there was like a change. Dynamic typing. The declared column type of column is used to determine affinity. But like data types in SQL. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Update as of version 337, which I think 339 is SQLX's version 0.7. SQLite provides strict tables that do rigid type enforcement for developers who prefer that kind of thing. Okay. If it's strict table object keyword is added to the end after the closing paren, the strict keyword causes the following differences. Every column definition must specify a data type for that column. The freedom to specify a column without a data type is removed. But I've always specified a data type. Maybe I don't need it. I don't know. I've always done this though. Right? Yeah. Check constraints, not null, foreign key. They all work the same. Integer primary key is an alias for the row ID, but an int primary key column is not. What? Maybe I'll do that instead. That's interesting. I like it because it's shorter. I don't know. Let's see. Generated columns. Okay. So this. Okay. All right. So we'll just make. Oh, but I do need users because I'm not just gonna let anyone make a post. Okay. So that sucks. Do I need users or do I say like account? Right. Account is like more. Is like better than user. Right. Because there can be like multiple people. I don't really care. Right. It's like a thing that can make posts, right? It could be a bot. I don't really care. ID and primary key. There's like a login code, right? Which is text. But I need to limit the length. That's the thing. I don't want to check text. Okay, yeah, I need to limit the length. Text is not. I always do text, and it's not great. Like, I never limit the length of these things, but there should be a limit. Like, you can easily like DOS my stuff. Maybe I'll do like varchar. Yeah, because I should set this in the database, right? Note that numeric arguments in parentheses that follow the type name are ignored by SQLite. SQLite does not impose any length restrictions other than the large global SQLite max length on the length of strings. The default value is 1 billion. You can raise or lower it at any time. The current implementation will only support a string or blob length up to, okay. Will this like DOS me though? Like, I don't know. I mean, it's nice that I was going to do this and it's ignored. That's why I wanted to see about the static typing thing. That's like the only thing that I can think would help me. Strict tables, I thought. Text. Can content inserted in it with any, must be either null, then SQL constraint data type error. Columns with data type any can accept any. So I don't limit. Oh, so this doesn't do what I want it to, right? Because there's no varchar. Yeah, I have to use check constraint. Maybe attached to a specified. Okay, so I'd have to say constraint enforcement or check during insert and pragmatic blah blah blah. So I have to say check length, right? I think that's what I have to do. That's annoying. That's super annoying. Okay. So I have to do something like check. I just remembered back to when I was doing the stupid Ruby web framework stuff. Like it was like a year ago, 2 years ago, and I was trying to like tightly integrate SQLite into the app, and so I had like some Ruby like metaprogramming stuff that would like it it would read the constraints from the database. I don't even know if I have this code anymore, but it's definitely on YouTube probably. But it would like read the table constraint and like insert it into your code, and so you could use the table constraint like inside. You could like check. It was actually kind of cool. Now that I'm thinking back to it. Okay, let me see. Check constraints. Okay, let me see. SQLite check. I've done this like check constraint length, right? Let me see. Is there a way to get the constraints of a table? Check length constraint error. Okay, check length of the column though. You shouldn't have single quotes around your column names. Yeah, I was like, what? What? Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta turn this off. Okay, all right. Okay. I need to, how much time do we have left? Oh, 10 minutes. Shoot, man. Shoot. All right, let me go back to my special one. That was like really nice and I liked it. Let me see. Let me see. This one probably. I think it was this one. Yeah, this gets the people going. Okay. All right. Okay, so this. Oh my gosh. Hydrate. Okay, okay. So this yeah, let's just do this. Check what was I gotta look at the syntax. Check length is less than oh my gosh. Do you need a oh you do. Okay, check length is less than length is less than yeah, we'll just say 255, right? I feel like it's enough for a title. I mean, a title can even be less than 50, right? But then I'm gonna get like weird errors that I have to like propagate results up. I might just check it at the application level because like no one's gonna be like doing stuff with the database outside the app. I might just not do this. It feels like a lot, and then I'm gonna get like check constraint errors, and then I have to like match enums and like, oh, like I gotta check this thing, and like if I just check it on insert, right? Um, I'll just do that. I'll just do that instead. All right, let's just leave this text, and everything's text, right? Which is fine with me. That's fine. Login code, text, and then a name, I guess. So you need a name, and then you can make a post, right? I also need sessions, right? Because I'm using Axum, so I'm not going to use cookie sessions like I normally do. I'm going to use database sessions. Token. Oh, maybe I'll call this token too. Everything's a token. Um, everything's a token or a code. All right, so I have session ID token. Is the session tied to an account? That's the question, I guess, right? That's the question. I mean, probably, right? Account ID, int references. Can I do int references? Account. This is actually accounts. ID. Not null. Not null. This is also not null. These are not null. Okay. I love how I'm trying to like specify optional things like this URL, but I have to say this could be null, right? The title's not null, but the body and the URL. So it's either a URL or a body text or a body post, right? These are just ints. Yeah. Yep. Okay. This is a good schema. I wish I could just do this and have it translate it into like migrations for me, but SQLX, doesn't do that. What are you gonna do? All right, so I need mvars all of a sudden. Database URL, SQLite, YAML post. I also need this. I don't need that actually. So I'm just gonna set the cookie, and it's just gonna be a nano ID, right? This is just gonna be a nano ID. And so is this. Yep. All right, so this post also has something. It also has a reference to account ID. Int not null references accounts ID. All right, and that's the whole thing, right? That's the whole schema. There's gonna be upvotes and stuff, but like, we'll just do this for now. We'll just do this for now. All right. Man, it just feels like a lot of work, It just feels like a lot of stuff that I do every time I do a project. Yeah, I see why people like AI because you don't have to like think about all the stuff. The AI will do it for you. It's kind of nice actually. I mean, like who really wants to be out here doing this? All right. I also saw Lemmy, which is a cool Reddit clone. It's decentralized, but like It's written in Rust, which is really cool. Okay, let me see. So we'll add. So I did database Ember, right? And then okay, so I did this, and then now I need SQLX, but I can't just be like a normal person and use released SQLX. I have to be. I'm a special snowflake, and I need SQLX 0.7. I need SQLX 0.7 so it doesn't install all the freaking SSL stuff. Um, it was in my latest one actually. Cargo.toml. SQLX version alpha 3. Just add to the end. Optional true. And then this is the back end. SQLX. Yeah, but I really should look into like shipping a whole SQLite file to each person. Because if I could ship all the JavaScript, all the WASM, all the whole a copy of the SQLite database that like strips out, like if I had special SQLite databases for every user, right? Um, yeah, like so for this particular one where it's like everyone's sharing all these links and stuff, like Reddit, it would be really cool if I like ahead of time had like a job and all it did was like make a SQLite database for you for like that day or something. Um, and then it just sends that to you, right? And then it's SQLite WASM, it's the dioxus WASM, and you're just only doing static stuff essentially, right? Like you're not even touching the server except for the files, except for when you like log in and like you make a post, right? So all reads happen on your computer, um, and all the writes happen in the background with like a background job in cron. Yeah, that would be sick. That would be like so scalable. Like I could probably actually have a production ready, like real legitimate Reddit thing. It's like, I mean, we're talking about distributed. Like this is distributed at everyone's browser. We don't need the edge. We don't need the edge. We're going further. We're going straight to the source. All right. SQLX, it's good. And then what do I need here? I need something. There's something I need. I need something. Source lib. Yes, I need database stuff. Whoops. Whoops. I need database stuff from this. Okay, database. All right. Hopefully I made this pretty like okay. Migrate rollback. Oh wow, look at that. I had to do this because there was like some kind of thing. Oh, this is so good. Like it's so good when I don't have the right code because I wrote it already. Okay. All right, so go over to lib. Mod backend, of course. Whoops. I know I was talking about single file, but like for Rust, since there's like so much noise generated, um, like typing noise, what was this thing not working? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what did I do? Oh, there we go. Okay. Um, yes, since there's so much like typing noise generated, I have to I have to put all the like so in main I kind of treat like application stuff, and then so I only want to see routes and like things related to the actual like app server, and then I don't want to see like this, right, which is just an implementation of like, okay, make the response. Like I just want to like return high level stuff from routes. So like this, right? App error not found. But it has an implementation for into response, but I don't necessarily care to see it. So I do put that in lib. Um, so I am a two filer. Like I am a two file kind of person. Like I'm definitely not a single file. Because I was, but it was getting like it was getting out of hand. Even this is a little implementation-y, for me. But what are you gonna do? Okay, so what's broken? Oh, imports. I'm missing imports. We just need this. Oh, we also need this too. Oh, I'm gonna need nano ID. Definitely gonna need that. Okay, so we're gonna need this. Whoops. We're gonna need to update app error um, with some stuff. I've got this. We've got some stuff here, but app error. Oh, I'm already here. Okay. I do things slightly differently every project too, so it's kind of like annoying. Okay, so this is error migrate error attribute. Yeah, error migrating database. I guess. Error inserting into database. Error selecting row from database. Okay, this rollback. Error rolling back. Latest migration. All right. I mean, it's nice to see, I guess. Like if you're ever curious, going back in time. So yeah, this migrate error is okay. I need this too. Okay, I also need. Oh, I actually implemented standard error too, which I should probably do. And I don't know if I've implemented. Um, oh yeah, I don't care about this. I'm just gonna do this to do. In fact, we'll just get rid of these three, and we'll implement them as I need them. But I doubt I'll need them. Best Rust programmer here. Yeah, best one. You've never seen a more thorough Rust programmer than me. Okay, let me see this. Yeah, this one too. Okay, bunch of impls. Okay, this. Wait, first implementation. Oh, I already did this. Okay, and this one. Oh, I already did this too. Okay, but this one's new. Where are the implementation? Oh, here they are. Okay. Into response. Okay, then I did from stir. Okay. Do I even need this anymore? Where is this used? Do I even use asset anymore? Let's see. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't think I'm actually using that, right? Because I switched to the asset map, so I can actually delete this. Yeah, I can delete this too, right? Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Okay. What is wrong with this? No such file or directory. Oh, right, the database URL. Yep. Yeah, yeah. So for this, I did. Yeah, I did this thing. And oh, I have this M thing too. Yeah, I did that too. Because I was tired of like having to get the environment variables in the thing. Oh my gosh, it's an hour and four. Shoot. Um, okay, let me just try to get the migrations working, and then I'll be done. Um, yeah, I guess I need all of this, right? This whole main is gonna change, I guess. And I moved server to. Oh, right, because I was like using the one, but I don't want to use multiple binaries, right? Yeah, because I was like, oh, let's do source bin and like all this stuff. And I was like, oh, this is dumb. I'll just have the one, because then I have multiple binaries that I have to like copy up to the server, and it's like, we'll just we'll just put it all in one. So I can just take all this stuff. Let me do M first though. Yeah. Oh, I have a static. I have a static DB too. Sweet. All right. Okay. Okay. Um. Yeah. Those I feel like those are like lib things though. These I feel like are lib things. Wait. Why is this outside of the front? Oh, because I need it in the top level. Okay, yeah. Let me see this. Okay. So this got to be a hash map, you know? Oh, this is the M stuff. Man, my M parsing is incredible. Like this is amazing. Don't make any mistakes in the M file because it definitely won't parse. But that's fine. I mean, I don't know. I think it's okay. So this stuff, I don't need this anymore. I actually don't even need session key anymore. I just need database URL. That's it. For now, right? Once lock built in, STD built into the standard library. Okay, incredible. Okay, so the DB, so the emp is just database URL, which I don't know, whatever. Yeah. At this point, that's pretty simple actually. There's a lot of simplicity there. Okay, let me go back to main. Let me do. Okay, I gotta get out of here though pretty soon. Let me just see if I can get main working here. Let me just collect these args and do this. Okay. And then we'll go back to my other backend main. And then we will do that here. And then this is a problem. This is a problem. We don't need that. And then this. Oh, you know what it is? Yeah. It's probably oh. Yeah, this result app error, I guess. Uh yeah, cuz this thing is like expected. Yeah. Okay. But it's still not formatting, so there's clearly still something wrong here. Oh, server doesn't exist. Yeah, I think I should probably not do this here. If args get 1, let some arg as stir. So there must always be one argument, right? Yeah, when I started up the binary. So that means I can just do this here instead of this. Then I can do this too. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. Expect. I don't want to do this. I think it's throwing me off a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, that's much nicer. Problem running migrations. Okay. Let's start this just to be safe, you know? But I think I've copied over everything successfully. Yeah. Let's try cargo full stack. There's no migrations, right? Which I think might be a problem. We're about to find out though. Oh, yeah, it doesn't like this. No such file or directory, right? Yeah, it doesn't like that there's no migrations folder. So we'll make one. It still doesn't like it. It still doesn't like that. Oh. Okay, now it's complaining about something else. DB migrate await. Yes. Error rolling back. And then I'll just, if it ever has a problem, I'll just deal with it. Error migrating. Okay. And now it says the match arms can conform to this return type. Oh, okay. Let's just do okay. Oh, I don't need that anymore. Args get 1. Okay. Because there's not gonna be one. That's why I did that, right? Oh, shoot, man. Let's just do let arg equals args get 1 on wrapper default, right? There we go. Now I can just do arg. Oh, there's no unwrap. Unwrap or string default cloned. Nice. Okay. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it doesn't have this. Oh, because it's not pub. What else? What else? Oh, this is. I don't need that. I just need env. Needs to be pub. And then this also pub static. And these need to be pub too. Right? Are never used. Oh, I think that's okay. Maybe. Private. Oh, it is. Look at that. Pub. This. the other one was public for some reason. All right. Remove associated function in this implementation. Cool. Okay. Oh man, a lot of compiler yelling today. You know, when I copy and paste code. Okay, cool. So now that's working. Oh, this is cool. Cargo fix to apply 2 suggestions. What does it say? It's never used. Wait, what's it gonna do though? Is it gonna delete? Is it gonna delete that? There's only 2 suggestions. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Thank you for that. That would have been horrible. We can just remove the unused import in this one too, right? What else? Yeah, now is not used. So it probably wants to delete that. That's probably what it was. Okay, cool. All right, so this is working. Let's make a migration. Cargo SQL X. Migrate. Add. Cargo SQL X. Migrate. Add R. Always reversible. Always. Let's create accounts. Congratulations on your first migration. Did you know you can embed? Yes, I did. On startup, after creating your database pool, blah, 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 blah. Note that the compiler won't pick up new migrations. Cool. All right. Now I'll just bring this over, right? Or we'll just split this actually. So I can look at this, create table, accounts. Cool. ID int primary key, token text not null. Wait, did I get rid of Twitch? Oh no, it's right here. Custard Beard. What are we building here? I'm leaving soon, but we are building a Reddit clone. That's what we're building. I should probably have like cool little like bang things so people can see what they're doing, but yeah. Name, text not null. Updated at int not null. Created at not null. Okay, cool. Okay, let's migrate this bad boy. Um, what's up?
Have you seen my wallet?
No, I haven't.
No.
I can.
I gotta go to the dentist right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, let me. Okay, I have to find my wife's wallet because I probably put it somewhere I shouldn't have. All right, I was leaving anyway, but Custard Beer, thanks for stopping by. Big Sir, if you're still in here, Darren, thanks. It was cool. I'll be back. I'll probably be back tomorrow.